Hello, and thank you for watching. I'm Jennifer Bowman with Olympia Piano. This is day number 5 of the overview of Chopin's Posthumous Nocturne in C# minor. We are going to cover measures 9 and 10. In my music, this is starting with a G sharp in the bass and some grace notes that go up to a trill. All right? So let's go over the left hand first for this little lesson. What I want to point out is that all of the left hand is the 5 chord or the dominant chord. We're using harmonic minor, so we have that B sharp in there. And Chopin's using a technique of suspended notes. In the first group, instead of having the third of the chord, he has the fourth. This is called a sus or a suspension, used in all sorts of music, not just romantic, but really used often in pop styles, this sus chord. So that interval of a fourth wants to come down by a half step to the third, and that's exactly what he does. He resolves to a B sharp. Then he does, instead of the fourth, he uses the second, which resolves back up to the B sharp. So if I were just blocking the chords, it would be like this. That's your harmony. It's just spread out over a larger space and over a larger duration. So in terms of fingering, I like to use 5, 3, 1, 3, then 5, 3, 1, 2, 5, 3, 1, 2, 5, 3, 1, 2. In terms of dynamics here, there's nothing written. We're going to start this soft because of where we came from. We came from that really super soft 2 diminished chord, and then this kind of sneaks in, and then we're going to grow. I like to grow to beat 4. And in this case, I'm not going to do my fade out on the last note because it's a duet. So this is going to be more prominent. And then I can do the circular motion with the last note being softer for the rest of them. And the last one softest. So we're going to start soft, bring out the melody, 4, and the loudest point here, and fade. In terms of the right hand, I have a whole video on trills, and this is covered. So all I'm going to do in this video is just cover the fingering, maybe a tiny bit of the pacing. We're going to start with finger 1, 1, 2 for the grace notes, and then I like to use 3, 2 for my trill, and then 1, 2. Lots of different ways you can finger that, but that's just what we're going to do for this video. One thing about trills is that it is easier to play them with the pedal on, so we're in luck with this piece. So your job is to just keep your hands touching very super close to the keys and jiggle back and forth with your wrist up, okay? I discuss lots of different ways to play the grace notes in the trill video. Now, in terms of technique with the right hand, we've got the pedal down, so it's going to be easier to do the trill, and then a mini roll up and a larger roll up at the end. So use that whole finger pad on that final D sharp. In this demonstration, I'm going to lead all the way to that D sharp. So starting together with the grace note and the left hand, I'm going to play the grace note 2 notes, kind of like 16th notes, and I'm going to start the trill on the E, which is the note above. C sharp, D sharp written. E is not written. That's going to go with the D sharp in my left hand. Okay? Pedal, 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 pedal. So a couple things to note. Item number 1 is the trill does not always want to end when you want it to end. So you've got to practice just getting out. You might do something like this. But know that you're going to have to practice lining up the end of that trill. In terms of the pedal, I think it's nice if you have pedal, 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 pedal. So let me do that with dynamics. I'm going to actually end the measure before so you hear how measure 8 goes into measure 9 with the timing. So we're ending very softly here on that diminished 2 chord, what leads to this, that, all right? Starting super soft. And if you like, you can take a little time like I did as that resolves. Let me just do it a tiny bit faster. So thank you. That was day 5 in the 30-day overview. We will pick up tomorrow with day 6. Please share, subscribe, or donate if you're finding this helpful. Let me know where you're from in the comments, and also if you have any questions. All right, I'd love to hear from you, and I hope you have fun practicing this piece. As always, thank you for watching.